Welcome to Students Incorporated, a podcast where we dive into relevant topics and issues related to the world of business, technology, education, and design. I'm your host, Mr. Jason. Episodes include student conversations, interviews with thought leaders, and inspirational stories with an international flavor. This podcast is created and produced with the help of students from the International Community School of Bangkok. Today is a special day. Feelings are bittersweet as this is our last episode of this school year. Today marks the day that we wrap up Students Incorporated Season 1. Today's episode will be a trip down memory lane, talking about highs, lows, funny moments, good advice, followed by an award ceremony.
Look, I get y'all are talking trash about our season. We lost to the Celtics in 6. But you know what? I think that it's going to be a good year next year.
June 10th. Lion, how was your girlfriend again?
Yes. Guys, listen up, okay? I'm so excited for graduation, leaving school, and starting a new life in country.
All of you are graduating.
Yay.
I'm the only one who's not graduating.
All right, you guys, settle down. Let's finish strong and wrap up our last episode. But first, I'd like to start off by making an announcement.
Wait, what kind of announcement?
School's over. Can we go to a sushi shop?
Mr. Jason is only gonna let us go if we're going to sip a coffee.
Is it khao soi day?
We're not here to discuss your lunch or snack options. I have a bigger announcement. Drum roll, please. Okay, so to begin, this is not a hard goodbye for Students Incorporated. It's more of a see you later or catch you on the flip side. The announcement is Students Incorporated will continue with Season 2 next school year. However, my Season 1 podcast crew are moving on, so we'll have a whole new podcast team.
So you're telling me we're getting recasted?
Well, kind of. Especially if you plan on graduating, which many of you are, right? That or if you plan on retaking my marketing class again next year. Okay, your roles and jobs will be recast for Season 2 with my new marketing class students. It will give them the same opportunity you had this year. And it was a good opportunity, right? Okay. Good answer, good answer.
If I can put this on my college apps, you know.
Okay, good answer.
Why would they put it on the college
is not going.
Okay. However, Season 1 will always have a special place in my heart. It's like the pilot season for every successful show. You know, the pilot season always sets the stage and tone for those shows and for future seasons. And you guys were a part of that. We can never go back and make another pilot season. Just like you can never go back and remake a Season 1 of the iconic shows like MASH, Seinfeld, Friends, or Downton Abbey. You know, pick your favorite show. Students Incorporated Season 2 will begin early September 2023. But for our last Season 1 episode, let's honor all of our great memories and moments. With that said, what are some of your biggest highlights for this season?
I feel like my high has to be one of those times, walking over to Mr. Daniel's class to tell them to be quiet. But waking up early wasn't that fun for me. Anyways, all the recording sessions made up for it. And overall, the whole experience was incredibly educational and entertaining. So thanks, guys.
Up to you, Linda. My high was showing up early to recording days in the morning. I love it when I realize that I'm the only person, besides Mr. Jason, that is actually doing my job. Great job, team. Also, getting the marketing award is also cool too, I guess.
I literally have to post Instagram stories and posts every week before 7:20 a.m. and I still have to come in for the recording at 6:15 a.m. Everyone does decent amount of work, Lion.
Okay, guys, listen. Just my high was when Pukao picked all of us up at 5 a.m. in his minivan for a final recording session. Mr. Jason got us the most delicious breakfast, and Lion and I just completely devoured our chicken burgers.
Oh yeah, the breakfast was amazing. Also, my favorite part about Students Incorporated is that we are more than just a podcast team. We are a family. Throughout the year, we shared so many good laughs together, from the first progress meeting to recording this episode. It's crazy how far we have come. Good job, team.
Yeah, those are great memories. Some of my personal favorites were watching all of you come together and work as a team. So good job. Teamwork makes the dream work. Another one is when we produced and recorded a live episode in front of several hundred students and staff members, even though many of you were sick that day. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was sick.
Hey, my bad.
I was sick, but I came anyways.
I'm still not sure how we were able to pull that off, but we did. So for our listeners out there, that was episode 12, if you're curious. Okay, moving on to some Season 1 stats. Kush, go ahead and share some of our Season 1 metrics we collected as a team.
All right. To begin, you can find our show on 7 mainstream listening platforms. They are Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Stitcher, and Google Podcasts.
That's a lot of platforms, Kush.
For season 1, we've produced 32 episodes with over 39 interviews, researched and reported 90 news stories, produced and recorded 1 live show in front of a large studio audience, inspired 2 Students Incorporated Kids spin-off episodes, and hosted administrators, teachers, coaches, students, business owners, and 1 local celebrity.
All right, thanks, Kush. Looking back at the metrics helps all of us understand the amount of work that we have done together and the impact we've made among our fans. Moving on from our stats, let me ask all of you what have been some of your favorite episodes this season.
So I might be biased, but my favorite episode was about Shrek the Musical. It was really fun to hear about the amazing production from Mr. G, the director, and other fellow cast members. I also remember a really interesting play idea that Mr. G talked about that he might want to do in the future.
My favorite episode is the Christmas one because we were all singing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas."
But you didn't even sing with us.
No, I was the background music. I was clapping. Yeah.
For me, it was split into 2 different categories. I had favorite to record and favorite to, listen to in general. The ones I like to listen to, maybe a bit biased, but I really liked the one I did with Kay. We talked about our high school experience. And I agree with Ronnie. I love recording Shrek because that was such an important memory for me, and getting to discuss with the cast and give them that platform to share was awesome. My favorite episode to record was when Mr. Gary came in, gave us coffee, and did ASMR for us in the morning. That was dope.
My favorite one was definitely Positive Spin on Crime, because we all love Miss Debbie, and her perspective is so unique every time she talks about crime, and she always has many stories to entertain all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, several of my favorites were when we ventured out of the studio for our elementary focused episode and our music focused episode. It was fun going to our guest. And again, producing our live episode in front of all of our peers, that was pretty nerve-wracking, but fun and exciting as well.
Yeah, we practiced for weeks. Like, half of us were sick on the actual day, so...
Yeah, but we still managed to somehow pull it off amidst all of our coughing and sneezing.
Excuse me, guys. Okay, back to a few more stats. We're at over 3,000 downloads now and have listeners in over 23 countries. And at one point, we were listed in the top 10 business podcast shows in all of Thailand.
Go!
What happened?
Let's go!
Of course, guys, let's not just limit to Thailand. We also had people listening from other countries like Spain, Belgium, the Philippines, Australia, Netherlands, Brazil, India, Malaysia, France, Canada, South Korea, wow, these are a lot of countries, Turkey, United Kingdom, Japan, Germany, Slovakia, Mexico, Taiwan, Indonesia, Uganda, Libya, Morocco, Nigeria, and Singapore.
How do you guys forget America?
Wait, what was
Oh, we forgot America!
Add America to that list, guys.
Okay, yes, US should be in that list. Yeah, it was fun to see how the show was able to reach a global audience, wasn't it?
Oh, you know what's funny? We made a super no-budget commercial back at the beginning of the year. Do you guys still remember that?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that.
The lighting was amazing.
I remember editing that.
I was filming that.
You guys know what's even cooler though? Our really successful social media account. Thanks to Linda.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the job she actually wanted to
The
do.
only
Yeah.
job.
Good job,
The
good
only
job.
job I wanted.
Quit from co-host.
And you know what? She does that job great. Always see those posts.
All right, so I know we said no quotes for this episode, but I couldn't help myself. So I do need to share a quote. It is, "All good things must come to an end."
Aw.
Yes. You've probably heard this before, but maybe don't know where it came from. This quote comes from a popular poem written in the 1300s by a guy named Geoffrey Schaeffer, or Shaher, however you pronounce his last name. He also writes in this poem that nothing lasts forever and to enjoy the little things while you can. I'll end this segment with those wise words from Mr. Geoffrey. Stay tuned for our award ceremony right after a short PSA.
1, 2, 3, 4.
School's almost over, guys. Get prepared to go on fun vacations, study sessions, and random hangouts with friends and family. Try your best to not sleep all day and actually get some stuff done. Summer is not just for rest, but also a chance to be productive. We hope you have a wonderful summer break. We'll see you next year in season 2 of our podcast, even though sadly none of us will be here.
Why'd you accent specific words? You will not see us here.
Okay, we are back for part 2 of our final episode of season 1. I like to do something a little more special in this final segment. So without further ado, it's time for our first annual podcast award ceremony. It's kind of like having the Academy Awards of podcasting, but without all the politics and face slapping. Okay, let's begin with the first award. Drum roll, please. First award is called the Meeting Man Award. This honor is awarded to the person on the team who is the most organized and is the champion of creating and organizing meetings. This award goes to Machi. Congratulations, Machi.
Thank you.
Would you like to say anything?
Sure, thank you. But first, let's get into the progress meeting for today.
Oh, no, we're done with that. Okay, moving on to our next award. The next award is called the Peacemaking Producer. So this honor is awarded to a person who does two important things. One is to make peace among the team, and the second thing is to oversee the quality of production of the show. This award goes to Pukao. Congratulations, PK.
Let's go, Pukao.
Would you like to say anything?
Yeah. Thanks very much for this award. It was an honor producing Peace. Yep.
I guess.
Peace is
Much
important.
love, PK.
Peace is important. All right, on to the next award. This award is called the Radiant Reporter Award. This honor is awarded to the person who has to stay updated on all the news out there, good and bad. This person has eyes on everything. This award goes to Tasia. Congratulations, Tasia. Would you like to say anything?
It was definitely a challenge finding all this news story because of all the negativity in this world. Thank you.
You did a pretty good job staying positive. Okay, on to our next award. This award is called the Viewable Voice Award. The honor of this award goes to the person who has a great radio voice, is easy to listen to, and some would even say soothing or attractive. Sorry, I didn't write that part, okay? Okay, this award goes to none other than Lion. Congratulations, Lion. You won by a landslide with 1 out of 1 votes. Would you like to say anything?
Yes, I'd like to say something. I'd like to say thanks to that one voter who voted for me. You're a real fan for that. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank everyone who encouraged me and let me be more confident in my voice. Thank you.
Oh, that was good. That was very sincere. Thank you. Okay, on to our next award. This one is called the Snowy Social Student Award. The honor of this award goes to the person who is super social, very outgoing, interacts with all of our guests, and comes from a country that has a lot of snow in the winter season. This award goes to Mr. Darren, our only Scandinavian on the team. Congratulations, Darren. You win the Social Student Award. Would you like to say anything?
Thank you to the podcast. Thank you to all of you. I don't know what had more weight, social or Swedish, but I'll take it no matter what. Thanks, guys.
Okay, on to our next award. This award is called the Silent by Super Successors Award. Who came up with that name? That's great.
I did.
Okay, good job. Okay, the honor of this award goes to the person who shows up to our recordings, helps bring the team together through her witty jokes, soft spirit, and soft voice. This person also makes sure we have photos and videos for our social media account. This award goes to Linda. Congratulations, Linda. You win the Silent by Super Successors Award. Would you like to say anything?
Thanks, Eldo. I'm not that guy all the time. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to our next award. Our next award is called the Super Scriber Award. The honor of this award goes to the person who is our thoughtful typer, is a great wordsmither, has a studious brain, a creative brain, and is great at the typing test. This award goes to none other than our own editor and writer, Ronnie. Congratulations, Ronnie. You win the Super Scriber Award for your elegant way with words and proper document formatting techniques. Do you have anything to say?
Thank you to everyone. I had a lot of fun writing all these scripts, and thank you to the podcast team for making my scripts come alive.
Okay, moving on to our next award. This award is called the Saucy Soundman Award. I like this one. Good one. I like this. Okay, the Saucy Soundman Award. The honor of this award goes to the person who knows how to record our voices and sounds, and from what I've heard, is able to win over his admirers' hearts with his funny jokes and gentlemanly attitude. Who am I describing? Okay, this award goes to Kush. Congratulations, Kush. You win the Saucy Sound Man Award for making us sound good. Would you like to say anything?
I'm just glad I don't have to edit any of your voices out ever again.
Whoa. Whoa. We're not done yet. We have one more award to give, but this one's from the students. The last award, which arguably is the most important award, is called the Grand Godfather Goat Award. Now, this honor can only be bestowed to one person, and it goes to the man who makes everything possible, keeps us on track, makes us closer friends, better people, and provides us motivation with his great attitude and good advice. Everyone give it up for our teacher and boss, Mr. Jason Weimer.
Wow.
This is Jason.
Thank you. Thank you for using my last name. All right. This is totally not scripted, right, team?
No,
Okay,
we never
okay.
script anything.
Spoke from the heart, the soul, and the mind.
This little award ceremony is very similar to the Academy Awards, you know? We all congratulate ourselves and we all give ourselves awards, right? But in all seriousness, you all get the awards you deserve. So thank you guys for being a great team this year. I do have one final award. Since this podcast show is produced in a similar way, if this was an actual business, I'd like to announce that the final award is called the Employee of the School Year Award. Just for this class, not all the other classes, okay? Just for this class. Okay, so the honor of this award goes to the person who excelled in 3 main areas during the course of the school year. So the first area is dependability. This characteristic is about showing up and performing your duties and taking care of the responsibilities that have been given to you without constant reminders. So as a business owner and teacher, we take these things very seriously. Okay, the second area is quality of work. Taking pride in your craft and consistently producing high quality work is an important skill that employers look for. Also, the attention to detail and the proper discernment between being a professional versus an amateur. This point is quality of work. So the third and final one is teamwork. This one you all did a fantastic job on. Success is not achieved alone, and hopefully you guys have learned that this year. Teamwork is about working well with others, always willing to lend a hand, even if it adds more work to your own schedule. Teamwork is about wanting to see everyone succeed. After reviewing those 3 criteria, I've come to a conclusion that this award has to be given to 2 people, not just one. It was really hard. So 2 people are going to get this award. So without further ado, the Employee of the School Year Award goes to Ronnie and Lion. Congratulations to both of you. All right, would you guys like to give a quick acceptance speech?
Ronnie, go first. Ladies first.
Just thank you for this amazing honor. I'm so glad we were able to do this.
I'm also very glad that I was able to do this. I like to thank all of you for making my last year at ICS amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you, Lion. Does anybody else have any final words?
I would like to thank everyone for doing an amazing job this year. Honestly, at first I thought this project wouldn't work out. This podcast went way above my expectations, and I'll miss running the progress meetings every time. Thank you.
That wraps up our final episode of Season 1. So like Mr. Jason said earlier, we will be back for Season 2. But for now, stay tuned and wait for the new team.
As we end our final Season 1 episode, I like to revisit the quote I mentioned earlier that all good things must come to an end. Often, the reason why we can say that something was good is the fact that that thing had a beginning and an end. Knowing this helps remind us to enjoy all the little things that happen along the way. As always, this podcast would not be possible without the hard work and support of our international student production team.
All music and sound effects are courtesy of Pixabay.com, a vibrant community of creatives sharing copyright-free images, videos, and music.
And we are signing off until next time. We are Students Incorporated because your voice matters. Look for Students Incorporated Season 2, September 2023. In the meantime, get caught up on all of Season 1's episodes. Until then, take care, and we'll see you soon.